Hello, everybody. Welcome. Yes. Welcome to our show. Hi. Okay, we're checking audio. Let's do audio. Let's do this. Good evening. Hello. Yes. We're up and running. Welcome to the show. I'm going to get into the chat rooms first off. We're making chicken soup for the flu today because I have the flu. Yes. Yeah, I got hit with a second round of a different type of flu when I was down in California. I started feeling a little weird. Thank you. I started feeling a little weird, like not really a sore throat, but it was weird. Yeah, I couldn't understand it. I'm going to make my own chicken soup today. Flu from chicken soup? No, for the flu. Yeah, the flu. You know what the flu is. It's spelled FLU. Yeah, it's common now because it's the California chemtrail flu. And I'm glad I got a chance to experience what you people in California have had. Let me explain how it is. Hey, Greek God. Hi, Rex, Fafuhi, and Misanthropy. Welcome. And part of the reason I melted down last night is because I got the flu really, it started hitting me around 12. And I spent the whole night just shivering in my bed. It was pretty weird. I can see how this can take people down, especially compromised people, old people. So a chicken soup is in order here. And, I'm of the belief that this is genetically modified. Thanks, Daryl. I'm of the belief that they're producing protein synthesized vaccines and then they're spraying them on us. And when you look at what vaccines are, they're not designed to necessarily help us. They're designed to infect us. Yeah. So I'm very anti-vaccine at this point. I mean, obviously smallpox vaccines and polio vaccines are essential, but the way they're putting out all these weird vaccines now, it's as if they're trying to poison us. And a few years ago, you probably remember they had some nose vaccines. They were on the market for 3 months and then they pulled them because they were so effective. Yeah, so chicken soup is my only battleground here. And the key to chicken soup really are a couple of components here. Obviously, chicken. I've got two thighs, boneless thighs that I defrosted out of the refrigerator. And I get these Tyson boneless thighs for $2.99 a bag for 2.5 pounds. So that's less than $1 right there. But it'll do. It'll work. And then I happen to have some vegetables. These snap peas I pick up in bulk. You can use broccoli. Broccoli works. Zucchini works. I've got some corn. Some carrots. These carrots are very easy to work with because they're already peeled. A nice big organic onion, that's essential. And I've got some organic garlic that I picked up in Gilroy on the way up here. So organic crushed garlic should be pretty good. And the main ingredient really is Italian seasoning. You got to get a lot of Italian seasoning in there because oregano is a big part of fighting colds. It's an antibiotic, natural antibiotic. Oregano. Okay. What happened to the fish tank? The fish are doing great. I've got tons of koi that are thriving. I have the flu. Yeah. I have tons of koi that are thriving in a very difficult environment. We get sprayed with chemtrails here, and they're still making it. I feed them every day. I put an auto feeder on when we were gone, so they had food. But I have a big blue heron that lands in my pond and eats to his heart's content. This is a manufactured home. It's a triple wide. It's really the modern technology that applied to home building. It's 1/3 the cost of a stick frame, Daryl. Yeah, and I'm going to get into the iVlog show here. Let me open up my iVlog browser. Yeah, it's 1/3 the cost of a stick frame, which, when you guys are working your ass off, try to afford a house and then take on a mortgage, that's not the way to do it. The way to do it is to buy a small piece of property and put a used manufactured home on it. We bought this new for 70,000, but the whole lot, an acre lot, and the manufactured home cost 70 plus 30, so it was about $100,000. It was the only way we could have gotten out of the typical position everybody's in, not able to own their own home. My father and I put together a plan back in 1988 to do just that. His payments on his house in California were $1,700 a month, and he was barely making it as a teacher, believe it or not. And with all the costs of insurance and everything, he barely had any cash in his pocket. So we put an idea together. We tried to sell the house at a high price down there in California, but it wouldn't go. For 3 years, we waited to sell it. And we're talking way back in the day when, you'd think you'd get 400,000 for a nice house. But we could barely get 284,000 for that house. And he got out of his $175,000 note with about 111,000. Hey, we're making chicken soup. And now California, with the prices, the house that we sold for 284,000 is now selling for 940,000. Well, at least that's the price it would sell for. So we got out of it 20 years ago, ahead of the big real estate boom, but we got enough money to buy this mobile home or manufactured home on a piece of property, and it's in a really good place, except ever since the war has started increasing in traffic, we've got 15 flights over our house now with jets, whereas back then we had only one or two. So, and even the realtors deceived us and said it was a no-fly zone, which was a lie. So we're now living under jets on a daily basis that are being ramped up to fight wars, which we don't need to fight. So it's ironic that I found a good value in terms of nature and proximity to the ocean. We're a mile from the beach. But yeah, nobody's bought the Sloopy or Mr. Right thing. Yeah, let me get into iVlog. We're going to take it easy today because I'm going real slow. We've been doing this video for this cooking show for quite a few years now. I've got some old clips of the cooking show here on the hard drive. Let me see if I can bring up one of the first cooking shows we did. 6 meals for $2. Hi, I'm David Sponheim. I'm going to show you how to make a really affordable dinner. $2 can feed 6 people. And I'm giving you these tips because these are ways I've survived economically over the years. I used to be an advertiser, and when advertising got really slow, the retail sector kind of shut down. Companies like JCPenney's and other companies struggle even today. I decided just to cut back on my expenses, so I started cooking extremely affordably. And what I've been doing is buying really good ingredients, products that are available on the market are GMO free. Okay, that was many years ago. Gosh, I can't get over how many years that was. So we've been doing cooking shows now, Thursdays, for about 3 or 4 years now. Yeah, soup cooking. Somebody suggested I make soup yesterday, and I said, no. And I was going to plan an easy travel food, but yeah, I really need soup. It's important. If I'm going to kick this flu and be strong for the rest of the week, I have to do something. And I got to tell you, this flu is a tough one to beat. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to hit me as hard as it did. Okay, I'm looking for some cream of mushroom. I don't have any chicken soup to show you. No. We're going to make it from scratch today. All right, so first order of business is get that onion cooking on a big pan. And I've got this pan right here to start it up with. Get that temperature on the back burner at level 3. And move my filtered water, which we'll be using in the soup. I triple filter my water so it stays a lot cleaner. Yeah, we have a reverse osmosis filter here, and then we also have a zero water filter, which is a very good filter. It eliminates 99 up to 99% of total dissolved solid. No spoiled food today. I don't ever cook with spoiled food. Spoiled food chef, you know that. But you chose to take on that name as a, I guess, parody or something. I would never cook with spoiled food. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cut this into this onion here. If I take things a little slow, it's because I am battling the flu right now. In fact, I can't even believe I'm standing here talking to you. Just about an hour ago, I was in bed, barely able to open my eyes. So I took a little apple juice, and it gave me a little electrolytes, but that helped quite a bit. If you got somebody in your family who is suffering from the flu, you might want to get apple juice. That's a very good thing, and plenty of water. Yeah, good idea. I'll add a little hot sauce to it. Would you recommend 100% pain or just some peri peri sauce for 25 cents? It's actually not peri peri sauce. I actually got this for free, so I don't think this goes bad. All right, let's get the vegetables going, get the simmer going. I defrosted these on a melt function. The chicken is just defrosted. It's two thighs, boneless thighs from Tyson. All right, let's cut this up. I would put rice in this, but I'm going to go with a kind of a noodle. You know, chicken noodle has always been better. Cutting this up. Wow, even this takes effort. Normally when I'm zipping through these onions, it's no big deal. Yeah. Okay, I'm about ready to get the eye attack. So the plume of the onion goes right into my face. Whew. Bad enough not being able to, stand here and breathe properly, let alone have an eye attack. Yeah, Daryl, if you've got energy, a food processor is great. Aren't you assuming that we have electricity? What if you have nothing but propane ovens because you're down to your last amount of energy? Isn't it funny how Donald Trump is now trying to embrace the Trans-Pacific Partnership after he screwed up relations with all of the other countries? Now, I recommended don't embrace the Trans-Pacific Partnership and become a better nation for it. Much like Brexit prevented these people from in England from succeeding, we should not sign agreements like that. Well, now because he's between a rock and a hard place, or Iraq and Afghanistan, and now Syria, and his stupid mouth, which causes nothing but problems, he's in a bind. So now he's reaching out and doing whatever the CIA tells him to do. Yeah, bringing it up is not a genius move. It's a fallback position. He's not a genius. He's an idiot. All right. Please don't characterize him as a genius. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna put a little oil in here. I'm going to put a little oil in here. Doesn't take much oil to get the onions going. We'll throw those in the hopper. Yeah, onions first. There we go. A little sizzle happening. Important thing is you got to get a lot of vitamins going here. So Take all these carrots and peas and cut them up. Put them in the base. Wow. Ivanka's tweeting now? Really? What's she tweeting about? All right, thanks, Kiss Man. Are you a sailor, huh? You like your jib tight? I did some sailing in my life. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was when I was a child. I learned to sail at a private summer camp. My parents took me to in New Hampshire, and I was surrounded by really rich people. And the only way I could go there was my father was a waterfront director, so he got me into the camp, and I got a chance to have the ultimate summer experience one year, and when I was 10 years old. Show your body. Yeah, I'm not feeling like showing my body right now. I barely stand up. But thanks for asking. Okay, we got 10 viewers that want to chat. Let's go chat away. Hi there, guys, over at iVlog. All right. Now, we're almost there, right? Just cooking that. I kind of pre-melted the chicken, so I'm going to put that on a plate and kind of dice it up. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, these are 2 boneless thighs, which I think are the tastiest of all the chicken myself. I'm going to cut it up. It's already pre-cooked because I have it on the stove for about 15, 20 minutes. But you do have to cook it for about 15 minutes before you dice it. Just basic slivers, about a ½ inch, ½ inch, ½ inch. This is going to add like a protein base. I'm going to turn the flame on that back burner up to level 6. And I'll give this some seasoning. In fact, I think I'm going to cook it on the front burner at level 3, right here. Yeah, yowza, yowza. But I just don't understand why Trump is making so many mistakes, other than the fact that he's an idiot. I think that's pretty much sums it up. And he actually found out from Comey today that he was pretty much trying to find out what the story on the dossier was from him. Because he wanted to convince Melania that it's not a sex tape. I'm sure Melania knows that he's cheated on her, allegedly. So, cover that with Italian seasoning. And cover the vegetables cooking in the back with Italian seasoning, too. Give it a little spin with your spatula. Okay, let's double up on that Italian herb. You can't get enough of this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to put this chicken in the hot pan right here. Kind of rehydrate it. What I'm going to do is take some water and put it in that pan on the front burner. And heat that up and maybe add a little spaghetti in there. I've got some spaghetti in my travel bag I didn't use on my trip, so. He's not permaban. Mad Dog is in. He's a regular person. He just had a bad day. I think he is a puppet of the New World Order because he has so much against him. Yeah, I think they're using him. They know he has a lot. Yeah, I am sick, Top Ramen. I got the flu from California, the one that's airborne. You had spaghetti pancakes? Wow. The media is controlled. They won't let any candidate up to the front desk who hasn't worked really hard to get there or is willing to be sold out. Now, if I was willing to take money, like they offered me $200 million recently, you know that Mark has posted on Reddit that he got $38 million just doing what he was told. That's interesting. Yeah. Don't ever get your flu shot. That's full of all kinds of bad things. You're better off building your own immune system to whatever flu's coming your way. All right. Yeah, Troy. Actually, Trump really likes the Zionist New World Order. He sucks up to them. So it's really up to us to spread the word and become aware in the next year and a half, or we fall into the same gap we've been in the past 4 elections. I started in 2008, 2012, 2016, now 2020. I haven't fully applied for the 2020 election. I'll be submitting my paperwork at the end of the year, probably. But this is an exercise in futility unless you folks have a better way. That's why I do a show every night. And we're just digging in because they're trying to shut down the internet. And we've made a big, surprising, large impact. We've reached a lot of people already worldwide. So they know that I'm up to something. But they know that they can keep me down in the mainstream media and they can pay Mark to shut me down on this network and keep a lot of you from getting in here. Some people can't even get in here. Yeah, well, the paperwork is important. I'll have to file with the FEC by June of 2018. No, excuse me, June of 2019. I would pull out of Syria completely, and that's been my position. But I think the CIA just said to Trump, "No, we want to keep you there." Their agenda is not my agenda. Trump followed my advice. He didn't sign the Trans-Pacific Partnership. He stopped rebel support. So in a way, I've had some impact, albeit from a liar who steals from people. But now that Comey's out of the guy as a mob boss, I think we're onto something. No, the Russians have nothing to do with this. In fact, we've had death threats from the Russians. I've had credible death threats from the Russians, and the Russians have been paying Mark, and Trump supports the Russians. So if you're wondering if the Russians are involved, oh yeah, they're heavily involved. And they're trying to keep the puppet Trump in position. They don't know that I'm onto their scheme. He has been listening, yeah. And if you don't think that's funny, or you do think that's funny, I'm just going to mute you for a while, see what an hour feels like in this show, or 5 minutes, depending on where you are. Well, he's been stealing my ideas left and right. I can cite over 17 of them off the top of my head. The ocean pipeline, he calls an ocean dome, the mobile medical unit, which is my idea to apply it to our healthcare crisis. The 1,000-mile fence, which he calls a wall. I mean, the guy is a complete plagiarizer, utter and complete, unabashed liar, cheater, and stealer. All right, let's give this another spin here. The nice thing about vegetables is they have their own water. But what you want to do is add water at this point, otherwise you'll lose their nutrition. Now all their nutrition goes into water. So put about a quarter or a half cup of water in there. Okay. Let me go get the spaghetti while I play another clip of this amazing 6 meals for $2 that I started the show off with 4 years ago. So you may want to consider getting something like this. This cost only 50 cents because I bought a 2-pack for $1. And so you're looking at about 50 cents for the hot dogs, 50 cents for the vegetables. I would say 50 cents for this can. If you look around today, you can still find vegetable soup for 50 cents. And I'm going to say 50 cents for the rice because rice you buy fairly cheaply in bulk. And when you put it together, it makes a wonderful meal. Okay, let's get to the ricer. That's the best part. Okay, now we're at the point where we're going to add more water to the front grill too. And I'm taking both up to level 6. The chicken was pre-cooked, so you don't have to worry about that. But I'm going to use that chicken water that I'm cooking to make some spaghetti to add to the noodles. Now, normally I'd use egg noodles, but I just have some angel hair I'm going to throw in there for a noodle effect. Okay, both levels are with water, boiling, and they're adding all kinds of goodies. Nutrition, that's the key. All right, it's amazing I can even talk. I've been doing this since 2008. And I can tell you that the American people can't get the word out against the odds of censorship. As much as you tell your friends about it, it goes so far. Without any free press, which would be normal in a country with free speech, we're going to be fighting this element, but we've got worldwide audience, which they didn't expect to get. The UHF broadcasting and rebroadcasting our show has really helped us in that respect. I do have the flu. I got it in California. It's an aerial flu. I didn't get it from anybody. You just breathe out there and you get it. Yeah, I was very careful. I didn't touch anything that other people touched. I washed my hands in between meals. Yeah. Well, last night was a bitch. I can see why this kills people. This flu doesn't affect, this is a cold that doesn't start in your throat. It starts in your lungs. It's been designed. And this is not the first time I've had something similar. There's various types of this flu. It starts in your lungs. In the old days when I was a kid, I'd get a cold in my throat. You get a sore throat prior. Now it never happens. We're not worried about how many meals $3 will get you. We're just going to see if it'll beat my flu. Yeah, barium will affect your immune system. Yeah, it's an immunosuppressant. Lithium also. All right, we're going to ban you from the show. Yeah, you don't belong here because you don't understand the whole concept of a grassroots people movement. You don't belong here. Anytime you come in here, we're going to ban you again. As long as you open your mouth like that, we'll ban you. Don't be a negative Nancy. That's right. Thank you, Mad Dog. So I'm not afraid to move forward despite all odds. And I think that's what's really upsetting the elitists. They expect me to cave. Then they expected me to be bought out with their offer of $200 million, which came in about 3 months ago. I had a guy saying he's going to make me payments of $3 million a month, and he wants me to sign papers. I would never do that. This is worth a lot more than $200 million. This is the future of our country. I don't need money. I'm pretty much set, unlike Trump, who's in debt. I don't really like to go to Walmart. They're turning Walmart into FEMA camps. My Walmart in my area is turned into a FEMA camp. They pulled all the tile off the floor and they literally sanded down the concrete. Looks like crap. Yeah, I'm not really lucky. 50 Shades of Grey Zone. No, this is extreme austerity and planning and frugality. No, I've got a bad flu. I'm amazed I can even stand here and talk to you. Okay? Thanks. All right, we're up and running. We've got a boil going. I'm going to take the chicken that's cooking and put it in with the this stuff. Everything's cooking hard and fast. Okay, I still have a nice little boil going here on the front grill. Mix that up. I'm going to add more filtered water to it. And because this is low salt, I'm going to add some hot sauce. About 3 tablespoons. Good. got this little thing of lemon here, true lemon, crystallized lemon. I got to get rid of it. You don't have to add lemon or lemon zest to this meal, but I really don't want it in my cupboard anymore. I got to see what it looks like. That might be an enzyme that I could use. No, forget it. Yeah, forget the lemon. That was weird. Da 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 da. No, I think it's important that you realize you need to get out of here. We don't belong. No negative nillies here. I'm cooking chicken soup. Are you unable to see the top of the screen here? Yeah. Yeah, Rex, I know. Okay. I keep some vermicelli or angel hair around just for this purpose. I got a boil going on the front, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this vermicelli out of here. That's quite a bit, actually. I'm going to break it over the chicken broth. Using the heat of the chicken broth to imbue in the pasta, I'm saving some of the protein that chicken had. It's going right into the. We're having a problem with iVlog. We're going to drop off iVlog. Go back on iVlog now. Okay, we should be broadcasting now. iVlog was down for some reason. Okay, I'm turning this down to a level 3 and covering it up, the rear one. I've got the noodles cooking here on the stove. I'll tell you when they're done. Typically, noodles take no more than 6 minutes if it's angel hair. Really cooks fast. Okay, I think I could use a little bit more water and some more salt in there. So I'm going to add some sea salt. I think it's time to open up my secret weapon, my Himalayan sea salt. I haven't opened it up since I bought it at Ross for less for $2.99, but I hear good things about the Himalayan sea salt, so I think now is the time to use it. Oh, we're going to do garlic. Don't worry. The garlic is essential. You just can't add it in the beginning of the meal. Okay, beautiful. I opened it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to go for a little palm of sea salt in this mix. Beautiful. Didn't really need it all. We'll put some of it back. But I have yet to try this, so it should be good. And it'll probably give me the minerals I need to fight this genetically modified flu virus that they're creating to kill people. The number of people that have died this year from this flu is just astronomical. I'm using all kinds of methods to stay healthy. Sarah got olive leaf extract, which tastes really bad, but it's really good for you. I've been on that. I use curcumin for turmeric. And I thought I'd kick this cold. No, it's not Sarah's cold. It's different. And I had Sarah's cold a while back. This is the California cold. This comes from Dr. Meow. Could you be less of a fuddy-dud? That would be great. But believe me, the flu shot is filled with Roundup. Yeah, the flu shot has Roundup in it, which is a known carcinogen. Flu shots are injecting glyphosate in the flu shot. Do some research. It'll blow your mind. They're trying to kill off the population with the flu shots. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. It'll round you up. It'll send you to the burial ground. They want us dead. They want to take all our money too. That's why healthcare is so expensive. All right, we're almost done here. Okay. Hello. What's your question? Hello.
Yes, hello, am I on the air?
Yes, you are. Go ahead. What's your question? Oh, thank you. It's a very nice admonition of your imbecilic behavior. All right. You figure I'm going to tell you you're on the air when you're not? All right, let's do this. Oh, you have some cool Beatles vids? I'll like that, Rex. Thank you. Hey, iVlog, are you watching this show? Are you? Let me see. iVlog is up and running again. Yes. Okay, we had some problems with iVlog. All right. The nice thing about this, you can just put it right in the stew. Turn that front burner off. I'm going to move this to the front burner. Okay, now you can add some more salt, some more water. We're cooking at level 3 in the front, and I'm going to add more water. Okay, now this is going to simmer on the stove for another 20 minutes with garlic in it. That wasn't who you think it was, no. Well, you buy a bag of Tyson frozen boneless thighs, and I'm going to get to the garlic in a second. Could you just relax? Thanks. Boneless thighs, Tyson, 2.5 pounds for $2.99 on sale, frozen at grocery outlet. No steroids, no hormones. That's the way to go. Yeah, you can do chicken gizzard. Try to avoid hormones, though. You don't want to have hormones. Whatever you do, it's like, oh, it feels so good. I hate it when hormones, you know? All right, so now we've got an issue that we have to deal with. We're being deceived, lied to. Our media is being censored. We, the people, can't even form a political movement because of these bastards that want to control the access points in our own country, which claims to be free and democratic, which it's not. I'm not going to buy an 80-cent can of chicken soup if I want GMO wheat. That that angel hair I put in there was non-GMO, and I get the premium ultimate fish sticks from Costco. I've had women joke about the hormone thing. I was in Walmart one day. Some woman was talking about the hormone joke. Even women find it funny. All right, I'm going to add a little more water to my zero water filter and clean up some of this clean as you go kind of thing. I've got a reverse osmosis water filter underneath the sink, and I'm going to add it to my zero water filter for extra filtering. Nice. Okay. Now I'm going to take this organic garlic that I got from Gilroy, California, just 3 days ago. I got this for $2.99. Organic. It's the Christopher Ranch organic garlic, and I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this stuff in there. Yeah, I filter my RO water. I can't guarantee it's going to be clean. My RO water, because we have some of the highest total dissolved solids in the country, My RO water is like your water out of the tap. Normally, it's at 500 parts per million total dissolved solids, which is the highest in the country. But I get it down to about 24 with a reverse osmosis filter, and then down to 1 or 2 with my zero water filter. Yeah, Latin Lover, you can be muted, and we'll ban you if you keep attacking my one and only mod. Thank you. Jeez. I can't believe I just, managed to do this. It's amazing. All right. Because garlic breaks down over time, you want to add it toward the end of your meal. And now that I've got a nice simmer going here on my entire soup, I'm going to add 2 heaping tablespoons of garlic, which is also an antibiotic, natural. Oh man, that's so good. One heaping tablespoon, 2 heaping tablespoons. Mix it on up. And that will be the key to getting this entire meal to rock. All right, I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. It has to go in the refrigerator now. Yeah, we bought 2 of those. That was great. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down to a low and come back to it, but dinner will be served when I'm ready to eat it. I've got a little something on this plate here. So why put it down the drain? Why not just put it in the soup, right? There we go. Okay, we're done. The soup is ready in about an hour of slow simmer. And I've got it on a low burner, so it'll just sit there and cook slowly. Garlic for the win, everybody. Okay, that's it for chicken soup today. I'll be going into the show, in the pre-show, and I will start the regular show. Thank you so much for watching this chicken soup extravaganza while I've got the flu. All right. Take care.